Right, guys. England have just beaten Andorra by 4 goals to 0, and they made work of it. To be honest, it wasn't our greatest performance ever today. It was an interesting lineup that Gareth Southgate put out. To be fair, on the like team sheet, it looked like there was three right backs playing, but they were all playing different positions, obviously. Reece James was playing right back to start with. Trippier was playing left back, and Trent Alexander-Arnold was playing on the right of the midfield three. But in the second half, Reece James and Trent Alexander-Arnold swapped, but Reece James also swapped with Henderson, so Henderson had a bit more license to go forwards, and then Reece James played the sitting position. And then Reece James got subbed off for Mason Mount, and Henderson went back into the sitting position, and Mason Mount went into Trent Alexander-Arnold's original position. And then Grealish came on for Jude Bellingham on the left side of midfield. But also Patrick Bamford's debut for England today. He worked hard, but it just didn't come off for him today. He just unfortunate, really. He had a couple of half chances that he probably should have done better with. But, it's his first England game, so there is a lot of pressure on him. But Jesse Lingard opened scoring for England. Lingardinho, what else is there to say? It was a decent finish, and he went away and celebrated with the Cristiano Ronaldo Jesse Lingard adapted version, the C, but with the J Ling's logo, whatever it is. And then that was pretty much it for half time. Lingard did also score a second, but it was disallowed for offside. The ball was delayed a bit too long by Bamford, but Lingard produced another wonderful finish. It was a really nice, delicate chip over the keeper. But yeah, that was it for until half time. Trent Alexander-Arnold had a good game. Same with Henderson and Bellingham. Some of the passing was brilliant today. The final pass when they got into the positions just wasn't quite there today. In the first half, I mean, and in the second half, it was a bit more of the same to start with, and then Southgate subbed on Grealish, Kane, and Mount all at the same time for James, Bellingham, and Bamford. And that sort of livened things up a little bit. Grealish and Mount produced some beautiful football on the left-hand side. Just 1-2, 1-2, and then Mount cut inside a defender, but got pushed over just as it looked as though he was about to shoot. I think Mount did see the defender come in and sort of played it smart and let the defender make the foul. And then Harry Kane does what Harry Kane does, absolutely smacks it in the bottom corner. Brilliant penalty. And that made it 2-0. And then third goal went in about 5 minutes later. Jesse Lingard got a second. It was a really nice finish from, I don't know, I think it might have been just inside the box. Just managed to get a bit of dip on the shot, and it bounced just in front of the keeper and went into the bottom corner. And then the fourth goal, scored by Bukayo Saka, which was really nice to see, obviously, because even aside from the vile abuse he got from after the Euros final, the fact that what that must do to your confidence as a 19-year-old, as it at the time, it obviously turned 20 today, but to feel none of this happened, by the way. He didn't let his nation down, but that's what it'll have felt like to him. To feel like he's let his nation down, that must have absolutely killed him. When he was in a few days after that, but it was really nice for him to score on the first game back at Wembley in front of the home fans. Well, packed Wembley today. it was a good corner. Trent Alexander-Arnold does what Trent Alexander-Arnold does and takes the corner quickly. Lionel Messi has flashbacks, and it goes to Jesse Lingard. He fires a cross in. Bukayo Saka, of all people, as I've just said, gets his head to it. It's not a typical Bukayo Saka goal, but I'm sure he'll take it. I'm not even sure. That might even be his first goal for England. He didn't score at the Euros. It might be his first goal for England. So yeah, good moment for him. But yeah, it finished 4-0. It was a game that England, going into it, should have won about 4-0. Then they need that before kick-off. But they did it eventually. It took a bit of time to get the goals coming, but they did it. But yeah, it was a decent game to watch. Andorra didn't produce anything. I think I could count the amount of times Sam Johnston touched the ball on one hand. Yeah, they created virtually nothing. The game was played in the middle of the park and in Andorra's final third. None of it was really in the England third of the pitch. But yeah, anyway, it was a good game to watch. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.